Hamburger and french fries and chicken and chicken sauce.
Hold on, son. Hold on. Okay, can you not bother me, please? Thank you. Okay, let me get everything set up. All right. In about 3 more minutes, I'm going to start. Let me see. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do an invite. Just in case somebody have something to say. Something they want to tell me. Let me do that right now. And then I'm going to check you. Okay. I think that's how you do it. Everybody ahead of game. Okay. In 3 more minutes, I'm going to start. And call. Let them know. All right. About to get started. All right. 1 more minute. I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I'm going to get off. I'm not going to be on long, but somebody have something to say. That got until 8:25. 8:25 to say something. As soon as I see 7:30, I'm gonna start talking because I said 7:30. And those who came to the chat, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to my channel. If you not have subscribed, please like and subscribe. I'm most definitely informational, and I do look out for my folks when I have to, right? I do come in and look out for my people. So let's get it started. So in this topic, we're going to talk about these rumors that became so overdone. It's so over dramatic that I can see the fakeness and the lies coming out. And when the truth was being told and being revealed, they refused to say, oh, okay, well, I made a mistake. I messed up. They decide to keep the lies because it makes them feel better about all the treacherous things our brothers were doing over the years. I asked these questions and I'm going to break some things down. Earlier, I asked some questions, and the questions was, what about 4, maybe 5 years ago? High Scarred Beauty, about 4 or 5 years ago, there was a white trash, pink-headed bitch. I'm going to say it. She was saying, when Donald Trump was the president and all the stuff, when he became the president, and she said, all these black babies, all these black kids, they don't need to be in our communities, and they should just die soon. They should just die soon. And what trickled down from that was there were kids posted on TikTok saying things about black kids dying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was 5 years ago. And at that time, I didn't trip on whether black men in general would say something behind that. I had no idea. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just never tripped on that. But I was wondering what black people were saying. If you hear this stuff, what was black people saying? And the only ones I heard speak against this was Tori and Rain, and some sisters, some black sisters, who spoke against this, like, white bitch, your people dying. You know what I'm saying? And that's mainly what that was about at the time. But I never understood the brothers who was, on this trip about hating black kids. And them the real haters of black children. Okay. So what I'm saying is these brothers, I don't know, at that time I didn't even know who these people were. Manosphere, MGTOW, SYSBM, those things were these guys here who even Tommy Sotomayor was posting what this white woman said and was laughing about it and was talking about because we are poor mothers. We do a poor job raising black babies. All this stupid stuff. Just all, and that's when I stopped following Tommy Sotomayor. I thought he was like one of the black power people. At that time I was looking for some black empowerment because I felt like my people and I felt like I was dying inside and I needed something. So at that time I was watching, I was subscribing to anything that was pro-black, right? At that time. And I at that time was subscribed to Tommy Sotomayor because he was black. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he has such hate towards black women. He does. You know what I'm saying? And baby mama, he has a baby mama issue, right? I subscribed to Sarah Sutanseti. I was subscribed to Sonetta because at that time when I was subscribed to Sonetta, who referred us to Sonetta? I think it was Sonetta and Sarah Sutanseti at the time. So I subscribed to both of them. And I subscribed to Professor Griff. At that time, it was Enemy Minds Radio. Now it's Serious Minds, right? And Enemy Minds Radio at the time, it was Professor Griff and Zaza Ali. So I was like, oh, cool. We got finally some people I can talk to. It was some, finally something. Because Griff was the only one that was saying, it's gonna be that war, and you better get ready. And I'm ready for the war, and they don't want it with us and all the stuff, right? That's cool. Okay, Sarah was talking about crackers here and there, the cracker, the cracker, the cracker. And I was like, cool, okay, finally, somebody fighting back because ain't nobody doing it in the Bay Area. And I'm thinking about it, I was like, okay, fine. So here I am, later on, coming down. I think I subscribed to Tariq Nasheed and all this stuff. And later on, coming down, I'm starting to hear little shades towards single mothers, black women. And it's like, what the hell going on? Like, I'm starting to feel something. And in the beginning, I was like, okay, you're right, you're right. We got to get it together. But it was like cyber abuse towards black women, cyber abuse. And make a long story short, I had to unsubscribe for a lot of them. They were poisonous to me because they couldn't even get along themselves. Well, anyway, fast forward, the Midtown them, they laughed at this shit. They made fun about black women being single mamas. They were talking about that the community need to burn with these black bitches in it. We don't want no nappy headed ass kids. They were the ones who were doing all this shit, they were campaigning this shit for 5 years. They were campaigning this shit for 5 years. And nobody, and I didn't see no pushback at that. I didn't even know who Taz was at the time. I didn't see no pushback. Why you were attack kids like that? Why would you sit there and make jokes? If a black woman got killed with a baby in her hand and that baby done died, it was all fun and games and funny, and she got what she deserved. She should have did this, she should have did that. So I'm seeing this shit, right? Hey, Maximus Royalty, listen, brother, don't you feel no kind of way that you have to leave this panel. You need to learn something. I need you to know the deepest what's going on, Brother King, Emperor. You got to understand what's happening here. All right? Because deep down of us being royalty, there's some bullshittery going on. And I need you to hear this because some truth is going to come out and I'm about to expose some shit because some women got involved in it too. So it turns out a bunch of these dudes made jokes about black women being killed with their babies or being killed with, and nobody cared what happened to the babies. Nobody fucking cared what happened to the babies at all. And that hurt me because I'm a mother. I'm a mom. I didn't have no, you know what I'm saying? All I had was my one daughter. I'm a mom. And I'm sitting here like, what's wrong with these dudes? What's wrong with these guys? You know what I'm saying? Why they going against us like that? Every now and then I hear some shade thrown at black women by Jason Black, and it's like, dude, just go back into the politics. You're doing good with the fucking politics. You're doing good exposing the motherfucking politics, teaching us how to play chess against the political aspect of it. You can leave the women with the weaves and the nails done the fuck alone, because I'm starting to understand, starting to think that you may have a little bit of sugar in your tank, and you trying to boss that shit out so people won't notice that you got something against women wearing weaves when weaves shouldn't be a man's issue. That's supposed to be an art on a woman's head. If she feels like wearing a damn weave, let her wear weave. My suggestion to you as a black man is, if you want your woman, if you can't, you know that you're not supposed to be trying to change how she wear her hair, but at least suggest that she get some shit from Ethiopia or God, not China. This learn how to redirect that. We're artful people. We are creative people. We look good no matter what. With the weave or bald head, we look beautiful, right? Well, anyway, all this shit was going down. They made jokes about black babies. All these YouTube, TikTok videos. Now, let me tell you what made me follow Cynthia G a lot. Because Cynthia G at that time was siding with black men no matter if he was dating white women or not. She made it seem, she put the black man on a pedestal. I loved every fucking bit of it. She put the black man on a pedestal. If you look at some of her videos, she was sitting up there like, yeah, Becky's with Tyrone. However, if it don't work out, it's because it was a meant for you to be with him. You know what I'm saying? She was more so for the black man, regardless of who he's with. It don't even matter. Then she started to get some clarification on some things. When stuff was happening, when black men were getting killed by some of the white women and getting away with it, she stuck up. She was like, where's the group of the people to come and represent, the brothers that we lost, right? But then you have black men that came at her hella foul, just like they doing to Michi. When Michi, every time Michi fight for these brothers, they come back with them little shades. They got videos up saying she Cynthia, they scams, they this, they're that, right? So I'm sitting up here like, dude, she just took up for your punk ass. And you sit there and then you thought about it. Everybody, let me know what y'all heard about the sister that got shot in the head over in the UK when she was sticking up for the black brothers. She was doing um black black life matters because they have black life over there, not black lives.
Mommy.
And so what? So basically, not when she something happened. They and then these dudes lied on their sister. And so every time these brothers done sat there and did something, every time she took up for these brothers, Cynthia G took up for these brothers for whatever reason it may be. I may not have agreed with some of the things. I just be feeling like they be doing shit on purpose. They come back and they start attacking her, or they start bringing out TikTok. Where a brother said all these black babies should die, these black ass nappy headed babies should die. We seen that shit on TikTok. We saw it on Facebook, and Cynthia was like, F that. I'm not, this is it for me. Because that broke her. You know what I'm saying? And then she was at her breaking point. Like, if this is how y'all really feel, then don't say nothing when something happens to you by a white woman or by a white man. Don't expect us to come out and march for you no more. Don't expect us to come out and campaign for justice for you anymore. And these niggas got mad. These niggas got mad because you won't even support black women. You ain't even on our side. You don't even like kids. You always talk about single moms. You're always talking bad about the single mothers. Then you sit there demonize her for putting your ass on child support because you bounced and you owe child support. So what do? You go in here and you talk about people. Now, let me tell you what happens to me 6 months ago. Because I couldn't explain it on SUAVE channel the right way. Okay? Because this shit gotten out of hand. And that's why I said I wanted Moonflower's name cleared. But I am gonna tell you what really happened and why these niggas really mad at Moonflower and why NANDI shouldn't even got involved, because what she thought she heard, she didn't hear it. And the thing about it is, we were supposed to clarify some things. I tried to explain to NANDI way before all this shit done got out of hand, because it was me, Lilith Revenge. We were all trying to tell NANDI, nah, NANDI, this ain't about what was going on. This ain't what's happening. That's don't. She not saying kill black male babies. She talking about them degenerates that forcing themselves on these women. What about little girls? What about little girls getting getting sexually pregnant? These young girls getting forced by these old ugly men. How come nobody's talking about these 30-something-year-old looking at these 13, 14-year-old little girls? Huh? Huh? Why Taz or a sister who's really about women and girls and protection gotta expose this shit about how these men really look at us, our little girls? And why you ignoring our sons? Why you ignoring our sons? See, I'm gonna tell you what really went down. So most of us was on Cynthia G's channel when she was talking about when she started fighting for us. And she said, forget that. When the black femicide started happening, this was way before the goddamn polite situation. This is way before the polite situation. And what happened was she explained it. If y'all remember on the video, she says, every time we turn around, black men always saying baby mamas. We always talking about the single mothers. They always talking about choose better. They're always talking about this and that. That's always anti-black woman. Or you lie. She this and they did that. Okay. Well, next time, this is what y'all got to do. Close your womb. Close your legs. They tell you to close your legs. All right. Tell them. We black women got to take accountability. Okay, let's take accountability. Let's not even sleep with you at all. Let's not have sex with you. Let's not date you. Let's not talk to you. I'm not having your baby. You don't even want to even put a condom on. Every time someone tell your ass and she a new woman that you finna sleep with, every time someone tell your simp ass to put a condom on, you get angry, your feelings get hurt, and you assume that we're trying to accuse you of having a disease. So you're gonna shame us into sleeping with your ass raw. Let's keep this shit a buck. This is the shit that this is the tactics that they always do. They always do this shit. They always sit there and try to shame your ass into sleeping with them raw. And then when you end up with a baby, you get dogged and you get left. And then you get accused of having a baby by someone that's supposed to be a so-called Pookie and Ray Ray. But what's happening? You got professional Negroes killing their baby mama or their wife. They've been very abusive, and nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Nobody want to talk about the fact that the women are not being protected. And then you say, well, what about the white police and police brutality? Yeah, but see, you want everything about you, but you don't even want to focus on our babies. And then what about brothers? We just lost 4 little boys. We lost this year long, from January to March. We just lost a total of 4 little boys. The youngest being 3 years old by gunshots. Who did that shit? Not no sister. So you know what I'm saying? So when they start going around talking about, I can't believe they said kill all black male babies. That's a lie. And y'all know it's a lie. Because what happened was 6 months ago, I was on Mr. Uganda's channel. He interviewed me. He wanted to know because you had some dumb bitches from Africa and one from Jamaica coming out of no goddamn where talking about black American women. Talking mad shit about black American women. This is where this shit started. The shit started with a podcast, sociopath, whatever the fuck her name is. She the main one started. She talking about her channel, her and Kuwait, not Kwesi. I don't believe it's Kwesi. It was the other dude. It was this other dude. I forgot his name. But he goes by his name, and I named him on one of my channels when I had one off on him. Because he don't know what the fuck he talking about neither. All they do is talk bad about black women. Black women get the bad of everything. They always get fucked over. Verbally and socially, all that shit. And see, when we fight back down, we getting all pushback. We got brothers going against sisters. I thought your war was supposed to be the white supremacists, not the women. But I digress. They interviewed me because I want to clarify some shit. They kept saying, you gotta be married. You gotta be married in order for it to work with the 2 children. I want y'all to look at this documentary on the Mills brothers. Just look at the documentary on the Mills brothers. And I want you to understand when one of the Mills brothers got with Dorothy Dandridge, because you know both of them wanted her. But the other one fought and won the battle to get Dorothy Dandridge, right? His brother. But his other brother, he stepped back and what have you not. But they had both their parents, and both their parents loved their ass to death, and Dorothy Dandridge got dogged by her fucking husband. Yeah, I appreciate the little dancing and all the stuff and the running across the walls and doing flips off the walls and flipping off the stairs and all that shit that they were doing. They were acrobatic. They was good at what the hell they were doing. Dorothy Dandridge was beautiful as hell, and just like certain other group, like Eartha Kitt and them, they was being dogged by they black men. They was being dogged. Eartha Kitt said, "Fuck that! I'm finna be with a white man, damn. And if no one can love me, and I'm an actress, a white man may love me." And she didn't really want no fucking white man. She didn't even want a white man. She wanted Sidney Poitier. Or Nat King Cole. She was in love with Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole said, I want me a white bitch. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Fatness, and I digress again. Let's go back into the interview. Mr. Uganda interviewed me about single fatherhood, and I said you could be married and still be a single mother. I said you could be married and still be a single mother. He could still cheat on his wife. He could still take most of the things and put her out in the streets, and nobody ever seen Medea. I can't stand Medea, but I did see something that made sense. She's sitting up there, being there, loving that man while he's doing his little goddamn speech. But then after they drive to get to the mansion, he tells her to get the fuck out the car. What kind of stuff is that? Is this the stuff we supposed to kill? This kind of a practice? What kind of practice we supposed to kill? You know, we're supposed to kill this kind of practices, right? You're supposed to be the better man than the one that you used to seeing. Y'all keeping that shit quiet, right? And women are speaking out and y'all hating us for it. And I a lot of people on that panel, because a lot of them act like they traditional in Africa, okay? That no one ever cheats in Africa, and you just didn't choose the right one. And Africa Millennial, because my phone went dead, Africa Millennial said some shit that made me say, oh, well, she one dumbass mammy because she was pandering to them niggas. And she says, if you was a nice woman and you were nice, how come you getting treated like dirt and like trash? Because they tell you exactly who you really are. You're not as nice as you think you are if you're gonna get with someone that's trash. Then they said some shit about black women in America always choosing the bad guys and the pookies and ray rays. That's farther from the truth. And then when it came down to the children, this is why kids are degenerate, because they're raised by single mothers. And I said, that's bullshit. I know 4 cousins right now that would cuss your ass out and say their mamas raised them by themselves and they are more of a man than they punk ass daddy would ever be. And they got kids and they're married to a black woman. Now, one of them 4 is married to a white one. None of them divested to a white one. I got 1 or 2 motherfucking dusties that do stupid shit like hit on females, hit on women, baby daddy. You see what I'm saying? The only difference is the ones that I know, he got maybe 1 or 2 kids. Them the only ones. He only got 1. He ain't having no more. He gonna claim the other ones as his children. He's a stepdad, and the other one, he got 2 kids by 2 different women, and it's like he ain't having no more kids. That's this bottom line. He ain't having no more kids, and that's fine. Both of them are still dusties. Both of them are still anti-woman to me. I don't deal with them too much. So I'm starting to see that. And then I'm a DV survivor and a feminicide survivor. I could have died. A machete almost went through my eye. I could have died. I got a benign tumor on the left side of my brain. I survived this shit. So I had to have thick skin, like Verbal Assassin said. So me ignoring the fact that I've been through the shit that I've been through and the hardship that I've been through, I ignored that and started still taking it for brothers and said, well, not all black men. I'm telling CTG, not all black men, to fucking find out when you go to Mr. Uganda's channel, all the blame is pointed at black women. The lies, the welfare. That's why we shouldn't have no kids. That's why the kids shouldn't be here. And no smoke. There was no smoke. When them niggas sat there and said that all them black babies should die, them nappy-headed children, we don't want no nappy-headed kids, make it look like an accident. The most you'll do is 10 years. If you get rid of the mama, you won't have to pay no child support. You may have to do 10 years, but guess what? You get out and get you a new woman. When I heard shit like that on social media, that broke my heart. That made me not trust black men right now. So let me say something about that, because hear what I'm saying, please, because I'm not finished. Please. I had to clown them bitches because the first thing came out of Africa, social pass lady A, whatever the fuck her name is. I'm gonna call her lady ass, lonely ass. That's her name. They calling herself Lady A. She's no lady. That's a man me. MANMIE. Man me. She's a lonely ass woman. She ain't got no man. She wish she was a baby mama. She ain't got no kids. And I said it on my last social media. I said it on my last live. I'm going to say it again. I'm telling you, she was the first one to bring out the fact that Cynthia G was going around advocating abort all black male children. And I guarantee you, the niggas that was following her channel was also on everybody else's channel. Bouncing from channel to channel to channel to start some shit. They were helping her spread these motherfucking rumors. Moonflower ain't got shit to do with that. All right? Moonflower understood, just like I did, because I got a son. Moonflower understood, and I understood, and it was explained time and time and time again. Nobody said abort all black male babies. We're saying thin the herd, keep your legs closed, don't sleep with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas got mad because they said stop fucking black men. That's what the fuck they were upset about. But they want to keep the lies. They gonna keep it close to their hearts because the fact that you can't fuck over black women no more. Yeah, we finna take responsibility. We about to own up to the wrongdoings, and we're gonna stop fucking with you. And in return, they say, "Oh, she gonna fuck with white men?" No, we just gonna leave y'all the fuck alone. And just like Cynthia G say, don't stop fucking with these dudes right now. Then to her, don't give them no fucking babies. Don't do shit. there was a woman that says, well, what if what if the things are happening to me? Can I abort the baby? That was her question. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, well, how do I know? How would I know? How would I know? And Cynthia G told her how you can determine whether you have a boy or a girl. And if you want to do that, you're going to do that. Or women be getting abortions regardless. It don't take nobody to tell. Can no grown ass woman tell another grown ass woman what the fuck to do? That's another problem I have. I can sit there and say, thin the herd and shit like that. But if I run into the man that I want to have a baby by and they happen to be a boy, I'm having my boy. Okay? She's not influencing me not to give birth to another boy. I want to adopt a son. How about that? I want to adopt a son and I still want to have a baby. So yes, I did get on Mr. Uganda's channel and say I want to have more kids. And he could be there. He don't have to be there. But I want to survive and I want to live. That's what I said. And they made a big deal about it. But I told Lady A, why don't you go and approach Cynthia G and stop trolling her channel and then coming back switching shit around? Because now you got these dusty niggas who's mad because they can't get with Cynthia G. They can't even touch her with a 10-foot fucking pole. And they're going around saying this shit because they're mad. She basically said, stop fucking them. Don't even get with them. Don't date them. Don't buy them a motherfucking cheeseburger. Don't do none of that shit. See? Simping ain't easy, right? You ain't got to simp for panties no more. You wanna pander to women to get in their panties and shit? That's simping, honey. We fucking up your simping card. Because you're not gonna pimp nobody. You ain't got the heart to do so. You see a pretty face and a nice booty, you ain't finna put her out on the streets to make you some money. You just gonna fuck her and ask her, can you borrow $40? That's a straight simp. I want people to know that's what the fuck that is. That's not somebody, that's why you have to be careful when these dusties come at Taz hella foul and call Taz a simp. Because in the same token, they're saying he living off Nyla. What do Sims do? They live off their baby mamas. They live off their female friends. They live off their new girlfriends. Free room and motherfucking board. That's a simp. Simping is not a guy that's so nice and the woman just takes advantage of him and women just run your life. Nah, that's a captain. And she ain't gotta like him at all. And he knows she don't like him at all. Ain't gonna be no more than what it is. But he's gonna try so goddamn hard because he love only her. Simps fuck with different women. He got community penis. He's not finna. You don't own that. No, he want all the bitches. That's why he always say he got bitches. Just like I heard one dude say on Taz's channel. I told you I ain't got no females. I got bitches, but they don't have no respect. Why would you give birth to that shit? Why would you give birth to that shit? Why would you give birth to pedophiles? I'm gonna tell you who NANDI take up for. I peeped this shit out. She's overreacting about protecting people and from whoever, but she know this nigga personally. Whoever this dude is, I don't know who this dude is. So, but it sounds like a personal issue. She's making it a personal issue. She know this nigga personally, and understand when you read what she says, when you hear what she's talking about, it's a personal motherfucking matter. Niggas that she don't know that done shit to the women that says, fuck that, I ain't fucking with black men no more. She got a problem with. She got a problem with women who say, I'm not fucking with black dudes right now. I'm just going to keep to myself. I'm going to do this. Or some say, hey, I got a date with an Asian dude, or I got a date with a Chinese dude, or Indian dude, or Mexican dude, and they treated me so much better, they didn't even try nothing. They just, then all of a sudden it's like, bitch, this and talking, this, go back on her channel, and then she post your name up and she talk bad about you. And it's like, you can't be fucking woman enough to ask her and say, hey, let me ask you this. I'm curious. I'm all about my blackness. You know what I'm saying? I believe black men should be with black women. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. I think we should love each other. And you probably being her sister. I mean, can you talk to Sister NANDI? Can you talk to me? Let me know what's going down. I don't understand why would you sit there and say, I don't fuck with black men no more. I'm finna date me a white one. I mean, I prefer you not to do that. Why would you do that? See, when you open up shit like that, you will basically have an unwelcoming arm you'll have your arms be open, and a person will come out and talk to you because they feel like you care. But you don't give a fuck about these sisters. If it ain't what the fuck you want, you gonna go and blast them and talk bad about them. And I think that's hella wrong because that ain't genuine as fuck. That ain't genuine at all. That's far from being genuine. And then you got these niggas, man, they said kill black male babies. Nigga, shut the act. You don't even like kids, bitch. Shut that fucking act. You did the same shit, my man. I'm not finna get about my real. You listen. These dudes are out here. They're mad because when Moonflower was on Test Channel about 7-8 months ago. No, I say about 6-7 months ago. 6-7 months ago. We was all having a ball. We were just talking. We just having a ball. You know, everybody's having a blast. And she came to thank Taz and Nyla for a lot of things. And, you know, and she told Taz, hey, my best thing that you do, what you be playing with, drove me to you was the animal instinct. And could you bring that back? He said, yeah, you know, bring that back. We start bringing the animal instinct back, which I wish he would. He'd bring it back. All right. So, again, Ted not into no dude trying to pop at no woman on his channel or no little girl. To us, Moonflower is a little girl. Okay, she's almost old enough to be my daughter. So I would not, you know what I'm saying? I cannot consider her on my age bracket. So I'm not gonna come at her hella foul unless she's one of them loudmouth ass little girls that be trying to come at me. It's like, okay, you want me to get to your level? I will get to your level. But she's never been like that. She's been a nice woman, a nice little nice. She's a nice young lady. Let's just say that. Okay, so some dude got on there because you know Twin Man had to make him get off, right? So this dude got on here and this dude says, so if you don't mind me asking, where's your man? She goes, oh no, I'm not doing black men no more. She wasn't even talking about dating black men or getting with black men. She's like, oh nope, I'm not doing black men no more. Go back and one of the channel. Taz, no. And he says, and then 3 or 4 of them start coming in. Oh, wait. Some dudes popped up on the panel. That's like, oh shit, here we go. And you know, Twin Man was gonna get off, but he decided not to leave. Because if it's gonna go down, Twin Man for the cuss a nigga out. All right? Because first of all, as soon as she said, nah, I'm done with black men, you know, I had a bad encounters, I had a hard time getting away from this dude. He's a narcissist, all the shit that she said, right? I'm just paraphrasing. They made an issue. They was like, oh, so you mean what about a black man? You mean you know you ain't gonna try another black man because that was just probably you just probably picked the wrong one. Dad's like, we ain't finna go there. We ain't finna go down this road. You know why you asking her about no man? She's old enough to be my daughter. So you know Taz getting sensitive. He's gonna get bothered by right now. So she kind of stuck up. She's like, nope, it's over. I'm done. And you know, that was like, man, you know, you sure? Well, anyway, as soon as they found out, you know, the guy who was talking to her was, I think, Hispanic or what have you. Now they got an attitude, and they couldn't find nothing to pinpoint on disliking this young girl. But then Suave comes in, does the interview. Now I didn't even know it was an interview. I just thought Suave decided to want to talk to Moonflower, you know, because you know she said what she said, and a lot of brothers got in their feelings because she ain't choosing them bitches. She's not finna choose now one of them struggle ass old, you too old type niggas. She's not gonna do it. All right. She already let it be known, and she said it with niceness. She didn't call you a bitch or nothing. She just said, "Nope, I'm done. Nope, I'm not even. Nope, nope." No, that's okay though. But thank you though. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, but you're really pretty though. Thanks for the compliment, but no. And that bothered them. So the interview says, "Oh, good, I could put this on her." No, but you was saying everybody else was saying kill all black babies. Y'all don't fucking stop talking about Cynthia G. You see a young black, you see a young baby, you see a young girl who's younger than me and Cynthia G, and all of a sudden now it's Moonflower talking about kill all black male babies. She's talking about the ones that's doing the murder. Why would you want to have offsprings of the ones who are pedophiles? The offsprings of murderers, the offsprings of serial killers, the ones that's coming out here wreaking havoc into the community. Why we ain't talking about that shit? And that's what I was pissed off about because y'all derailed from the conversation. This got nothing to do with some real black men. Y'all know ain't nobody talking about the real black men, the ones that's doing some shit. But if most of y'all gonna be pissed off about them saying thin the herd and you gonna equate that with abort black male babies, then that means you weren't doing your motherfucking job, bitch. You wasn't working. You weren't building. You ain't creating no fucking job for these young youth. You ain't even spend time with your fucking son. I don't need you speaking. There's a lot of things that we have to be dealing with, and you guys is one of them. You're the fucking headache. You're the reason why I want to live, and I'm afraid to be in relationships. I'm afraid to be in relationships. I look at my son every goddamn day. When I wake up to my baby, I wake up and he wakes up playing. That little boy ready to play. He wake up in the morning ready for the day. And I'm not taking that from my son over no nigga. Because you want my fucking attention. You ain't trying to hear nothing about this young one growing up, this young mind growing up. You just want to know what the fuck I'm doing. And other women are saying the same shit. Nadi, you not listening? You're not listening to the sisters? We just some hoes, right? We on Taz's channel. We hoes because we on Taz's channel, right? You calling Taz out, Taz. Oh, so we some hoes because we finally feel like a fucking real man stepping up and saying, hold your fucking horses, go deal with your life and stop fucking with these women. Twin man, Domo, out the blue. Let's talk about out the blue. You know, I don't understand what happened between him and SUAVE, and that's between him and SUAVE. But I'm gonna tell you something. Out the blue had my motherfucking back on Mr. Uganda's channel. Out the blue had my fucking back on Mr. Uganda's channel. You know why? Because when both the me's, the two they ain't got no fucking men, they ain't got no babies, and ain't too goddamn old to have one probably. While they was doing what the fuck they was doing, a dude named Sir, Cooking with Sir, was just jumping in, and he started making up shit. Now he was one of my channels. I ain't delete shit. And he lied and said that I was talking about please help my channel grow. And I told Sir, first of all, I don't barely even fucking get on this. I don't be on it enough for it to grow. And when I do, it's gonna be about all my whole crew making money. It's gonna be everybody who came and became my day ones, they getting riches, and they finna be making money with me. We finna be making fucking money, no matter where you at. And we finna buy a piece of land. If we finna own shit. But we finna do it a certain way that you don't know. See, I'm already working on some shit right now. That's why I don't always be on the YouTube streets. I don't be on the YouTube channel. I just listen in. I just click in and listen to certain people. Brother B Miles told me he had my back. Brother B Miles been a supporter of mine. I've been a supporter of his since day one. JT, the bigger figure, is my supporter. He's from the Bay. He's from Philmo, like I'm from the Mo. I already know. And he's a missionary in his own goddamn right. So I represent those men. They're doing fucking something. B Miles is taking some time off because he's finna build some shit. He's tired of the talking. He hearing the same shit, and he's tired of the talking. He's finna do some shit that I don't know what he's gonna do. He said he's finna do some shit, and it's gonna be in the makings. The setbacks once it gets done, I'm gonna be the first one he gonna call because I've always had his back, and I made no judgments to him. He going through gentrification, but he ain't gonna let that shit stop him. So I'm proud of B Miles for that. Brother B Miles, if you see this channel, I'm letting you know. Big ups to you, and I'm proud of you. It's brothers that are doing the goddamn thing, and nobody bash them. How come nobody bashing them? They ain't making shit happen. Q Butter making shit happen. He doing some kids. I'm proud of them brothers. Donnie Goes In is a business entrepreneur teacher. Let's talk about the men that's really doing the fucking work. He's teaching the brothers how to get their shit together. Issachar. I haven't been following that brother in a while, but shit, him and his wife doing some shit with a whole group, helping them come off and get off the thing. So if you want to talk about black men that are doing the motherfucking thing, I'm the ones who don't get mad and who ain't even upset or nothing about what Cynthia G say. They the ones doing shit. They doing the goddamn thing. They know she ain't talking about them. And then when she do reference something positive about a black man, and she's done a handful of it, then it's a comment. That nigga a simp. How you know he a simp? He living off that woman? He's stealing from that woman? How you know? He got other females on the side? That type of simp? When you say, oh, he a simp, you mean tell me he somewhere down the line she ain't got no good man? She cheating on her? How you know that motherfucker a simp? How you know? See, that's what I'm talking about. And then the damn misinformation about what a fucking simp is. That shit came from Oakland, California. That shit was way back in the early 80s. When a nigga came and put a woman out, the simp came. Let me tell you what the goddamn story of that shit was. When the pimps were doing what they were doing, you had some men who felt for them women and try to change them. But he had other women too. He had a wife. He had a side piece. He had the other girlfriend. That's simping. And you supposed to be a pimp. You supposed to put that woman out on the house stroll and make some money off that woman. But you loving all three of these women. That's simping. You ain't supposed to have sex with no. You ain't supposed to be doing all that shit. Thought crimes. When they sat there, look, that's a beautiful couple right there. They making shit happen. They over here making everything in the works. Thought crimes. If you ever go check it out, Solomon. Solomon. It's Prince Solomon and Sincere Ignorance. Okay, that's a black couple too. They doing the goddamn thing. They be into that rap culture real heavy, and they be breaking shit down, making it fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? But but when it comes down to building shit and get you hooked up for certain things and clothing line and stuff like that, they were the first one I see do that shit and made it possible. I'm talking about black men with the black woman making a black thing, and y'all missed that shit. Y'all missed that. I've seen it all. Y'all missed that shit. But you want to sit here and talk about something that really wasn't occurring because y'all want to keep shit started because niggas is mad. First of all, niggas is mad because she ain't choose down one of them broke asses. So they're gonna make it that she said the shit and she's advocating. You can't. First of all, let me tell you something. You can't advocate. You can't advocate nobody to do a motherfucking thing. I thought we was grown people. And then let me talk about the women. First of all, how you fucking see, I'm not pro-black. I'm about black empowerment. I don't do the pro-black shit because pro-blacks fuck with white women. Just keep that shit a buck. Look that shit up. Pro-blacks do fuck with white women and other race women. The woman who helped me build my fucking store was she was one of those that said, hey, she was in a Black Panther and her ass is Jewish. She had her a black dude. She fuck with a black dude. They used to get high. She said they used to get high. Black Panthers, really? Oh, but y'all don't want to hear motherfucking truth, right? Leaving black women single mamas, but you go be with your Becky on the side. That's another form of simping. You know, you love your wife 1 minute, but then you finna go sneak out with the little Becky, little Karens. So that's my issue. The men are mad because they're not being chosen. So they're gonna sit there and keep the lie. We just sat there and told them several goddamn times that that's not what was said. That shit was made up, and y'all didn't know where it came from. It came from Lady A, y'all. If you go to Mr. Uganda's channel, subscribe to his channel. I'm letting you know when you see that motherfucking channel, when you see that woman pop up that says Lady A or Socialite Social Podcast and Mystic Dog, I'm letting you know there was the corporate behind the bullshit right there. There was the one, not Moonflower. It was them. And the men and the dusty ass poor black dudes took it and ran with it and started spreading it all that shit around. Lex a bitch. Lex was the main one talking about black women should die. How many years he was saying that shit? They should die on what you call it, I don't know what something roll, something to do with the fucking plantation and hanging on a rope. He was talking about they should be hung. Okay, they should be dying on their own pool of blood. He was talking all that shit. Now he's trying to pretend like he care about black women. Are you fucking kidding me? We heard your videos, Lex. I heard your videos. And then your biggest ass fucking problem is you had a crush on Cynthia G too. You kept fucking messing with her. You kept talking about her. You kept messing with her. She wasn't even talking about you. There's other people who were saying shit about her and didn't even listen. You can tell niggas wouldn't listen. They selective hearing. And you got people who just don't like women, period. I'm talking about women. Women who don't like other women, period. You just selective hearing. You hear what the fuck you want to hear, and you keep. And then when you've been told that ain't true, and this ain't what the fuck really happened, and let me tell you exactly what happened. and you can look at it for yourself. Once you see the truth, you still keep the same fucking lie because you want to keep it. You don't want to be wrong. That's your fucking problem. You don't want to be wrong, but at the same time, you just don't like that bitch. Just say you don't like the broad, right? Is that what it is? I just don't like that bitch. Just say that. Can you say that? Can you be a real bitch and say I don't like that bitch? I just don't like her. I don't like how she talk. I don't like how she present shit. I don't like how she come out. Yeah, say that shit. But don't start acting like and pretending like you guys are so heartfelt. It's gonna be a war because somebody said male babies. Get the fuck out of here. I'm the wrong one to pull that shit with though. I'm the wrong one to pull that shit out. That shit out with. That y'all got me fucked up because I didn't like the lies. And it bothered me. And I didn't even want to get in that shit. But I'm in it now. Because what happened was you came at me hella foul. I could have spoken to you personally, NANDI, because I liked you. I supported you. I think I sent you a cash app too. I supported you. And I hated that when the shit that you and SUAVE was going at it about five months ago, y'all was going at it 5 months ago when you was talking about we gotta get back what they took from us. Don't fucking be friends with no white folks. What the fuck you talking about? I say, yeah, fuck that, fuck them crackers. I was on your side with that. Then some goddamn mammies came up there and started, yeah, she's being a little too extreme about, the war and stuff. And I was like, this is why niggas are scary as fuck because they don't want to get the fuck. She's trying to tell y'all to get y'all fucking lace y'all fucking boots up and get ready to take this shit over. It don't have to be, and it's a metaphor. I even had your back. I tried to tell him, and my phone was janky. I tried to tell him it was a metaphor. When she said take back what we took, we could. It's all kinds of ways to take back what was stolen from you, and they can't do shit about it. I know how to do the shit. But my phone was too fucking janky. Maybe God didn't want me to back NANDI up on that because I was fucking pissed off. I want to tell them women off. I want to tell them women off. And I think one of them, and thank God I got to know her more. One of them was Tequila. I was like, oh shit, here she go with that nice ass voice. Oh shit. That was me. I was like, why is she talking? She all nice and stuff, like a valley girl. She don't agree with the war thing and violence beget violence. That's what's the problem with us. We always gotta resort to violence. No,
Mommy, wait a minute. I tried to eat the truck.
Okay, you're trying to make the truck. You're trying to get the truck, design the truck. My son is fucking trying to learn how to design a goddamn truck. He's watching how they do car wash. My son is a goddamn engineer, y'all. That's my son. I read to my baby almost every goddamn night. And then he learned to speak his languages. Yoruba, Igbo, Swahili, and English. And pretty soon he's going to kick English to the goddamn curve. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell y'all, we got to do better than that. There's so many things we can do together. We all got gifts, but we can't be having no gifts throwing this kind of poison around like that. This shit was a lie, straight up. And I don't really appreciate that shit, attacking that little girl. Now, this grown women you could go after. And there's grown women you can go after. Leave the little girls alone. Don't even bother with these little girls. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes me think you targeted my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna protect my daughter. She's young. Leave her the fuck alone. You don't even know. And what you gonna do is you really making it bad for her. Because what if 5, 8, 9 years later she gonna say being with a white dude is such a drag? I thought I liked white guys and fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I found the guy. There was a woman back in the days. Her name was Maga. I will never forget this. It was a white woman. She was all in the goth and everything. But while she was in the goth, she was in the black guys. All right? She was in the black guys. She was in the black guys. She had black boyfriends after black boyfriends, right? But the shit wasn't working out. I think 10 years after I've seen her, 10 years. I haven't seen her in 10 years. And I just had my daughter. And my daughter in my front pouch, baby carrier, because she was a little bitty, cute, little fat little baby. And I was on Hay Street because I was going to go get these incense in San Francisco. They sold these beautiful incense that I love to get, and it was only sold on Hay Street.
at the time. American Rag was up there at the time before they moved to downtown to San Francisco on Fifth and Powell Street. All right. So I was there and I run into Maga. And Maga about 5 months pregnant. And her husband is a white man. And I was over here like, and I was kind of almost like shocked and I was kind of mad because last I tried to tell NANDI from the Bay Area, and everybody started mixing with each other. We didn't fucking care what race is the race because if you go to the Bay, like Q Butter say, it's too much motherfucking rainbow going on over here. And if it ain't Vallejo in Oakland or East Oakland, I'm not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? He want to be in the fucking hood, and that's fine because I love that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's where we're safer a little bit and not really safe, and we just think we are. So I see MAGA, and MAGA was like, it just took me a while to understand that, when I kept saying I never liked white guys and I would never date white guys, I ended up being with white guys. I ended up marrying a white man, and he's wonderful for me. He's good for me, and it feels so new. Who to say what Moonflower gonna do? Why the fuck you keep fucking with Moonflower? Why y'all keep going after Moonflower? Like Moonflower shouldn't even come in because you don't know. She's young. She's a baby. She's like old enough to be your fucking daughter. Or granddaughter. Let's just say that. Because at the end of the day, who's to say 10, 15 years later, age 32, 33, she found her the right black man because he knew what she was about. He understood her. He loved her mind. He loved how she carried herself and everything. She's what he wants as a wife. And he decided he gonna give her the world. He gonna give her everything. And that's all the fuck she wanted out of this is someone to acknowledge who the fuck she is and that she's a phenomenal piece. She ain't nobody to play with, but she loves. And you don't know this because you too busy focusing on who the fuck is doing who behind the motherfucking closed doors. You in somebody's underwear and somebody's drawers. Who the fucking lesbian? Who's the fucking lesbian? Because none of us is talking about being nobody hoes. You need to teach me what a fucking hoe is. I ain't never been a hoe. I ain't never been out in the motherfucking streets walking on heels. But the dudes that you over here representing and getting on there and talking and crying for and you they show want to wear they show wearing the motherfucking heels. They wearing that shit too tight. They wearing them motherfucking heels tight. They over here, man, she said kill black man babies. Nigga, you ain't even that goddamn seriously upset. Shut the fuck up. Why you didn't go after them niggas that was talking about killing black babies in the community and killing black mamas and black women? That's what I'm talking about. And I ain't hear shit but crickets. I asked that old motherfucker that was on there because he mad he couldn't get with Moonflower either with his old ugly ass. Talking about, yeah, you let her have a panel. Oh, fucking what? Bitch, get your own panel, do your own shit. Why you coming over here then? What happened to you when them niggas was talking about kill all them black kids, them nappy-headed ass bad kids, and make it look like an accident so you don't gotta pay no motherfucking child support? The most you'll do is 10 years. What happened to that shit? What happened to that shit? Oh, he ain't had no words. When y'all was on the SUAVE channel, he was doing nothing but stuttering. Was he stuttering? He got mad because he didn't want me to say it. Nah, get on out of here. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Nah, nigga, what's the question? I asked your ass, where were you when them niggas 5 years ago was advocating to kill black babies? These nappy-headed ass children. Some of them niggas be, he didn't have no motherfucking words. I must admit, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, of course. You got excuses, right? You explaining, right? The fuck out of here. Until y'all go up to them niggas and tell them, and Lex was one of them. Lex was one of them. He was making fucking jokes about black babies and single mothers dying. He was one of them. So I was surprised she allowed this motherfucker to talk on her channel. This is how come Taz was cussing this bitch out. We heard some of his videos. And he said you can't fault him for his past. Well, motherfucker, why y'all messing with that little girl though? Why y'all want to target y'all some cowardly bitches? Y'all ain't went after white supremacy. But you want to target a little black girl. To us, she's a little girl. She a 20-year-old. Leave her the fuck alone. She ain't finna be fucking with you. She ain't finna get at you. Ain't no someday soon. None of that shit. Get a bitch your age. Get you a cobweb. Get you some cobweb. That's what you do. And stop messing with these young girls. Your war ain't with us. You got the wrong motherfucking ones. Nandi, you ain't preaching no pro-black, bruh, sis. You ain't doing right. What you doing ain't right. You ain't on here saying, okay, if she didn't say it, my motherfucker that. What she said is, I just didn't like how she delivered it. And be fucking real about it and then talk about what the fuck y'all gonna do as your panel. Because I want your panel to grow. So why the fuck you over here putting people's names on the title just to cuss their ass out? And that's how you bring your people? They all finna fall short. Cause sister, you making shit wrong. You wrong about what the fuck you're doing. You're not supposed to get on there and put people's names on the title and let's talk about this motherfucker. Because it makes it seem like you want them more than want to build with the people. You ain't trying to build with our folks. You're supposed to have a channel where we're supposed to come together, support you, cash up your ass. Because what we're supposed to do, the people I follow have solutions. Auntie True Royal got solutions. I love her. I go to her channel all the goddamn time. Sometimes I miss it sometimes. I go to her channel. She got solutions. Cynthia Gia's Black woman awareness, Black little girls awareness. Protect your goddamn self. Guess what? Guess who sided with her? What I don't really realize he sided with her. Professor Grip. Pack you a piece. It's for women, for sisters. It's a gun club. He knows there's Black femicide going. He's talking about 5 Black women are dying by the hands of our brothers every 5.5 hours. Griff. Professor Griff. Shout out to Griff. He got his shit made. He doing shit. And I mess with his family members. They are the beautifulest people on the planet. I do. I definitely Smy. Anybody know? If you go to Professor Griff, I think every Wednesday, his niece and them get on there and they all about some real stuff that y'all gotta hear. And they can't say everything, but they will definitely leave you in contact information, or I'll give you a contact information. But it's Smy. Smy. It's SMAI. AI, yes, Smy. I think it's Smy Health or whatever. But I had it. They did some stuff for me and my son. I really appreciate her. True Royal do some beautiful things. She another one. This is Auntie True Royal. She's about the royalty, but you can't be royalty blasting and putting down your own people just because, and everything come out your mouth is sexual. This is what I said. I don't like that. That's men talking points. That's angry man talking point. What about the men that take care of business and support the kids? They always about the kids. They mention the kids, they about the kids and stuff. They're there for their kids. They can vouch for all that shit. But y'all don't want to talk about them brothers. Y'all want to protect the ones that's harming the children, putting women in hospitals, and I can't rock with you on that. I'm sorry. And you can talk all the shit you want. You even got someone that's a Rahter NANDI that's doing all that talking and shit. And I said I ain't never put her down. I don't know her like that. And she's done nothing to me. But you're throwing you what you did, and I'm gonna tell you what else you did that was slick and that was wrong. You sat there and said that we were over in SUAVE's channel throwing your whole chat under the bus. None of us talked about your chat, sweetie. We all gonna follow who we gonna follow. You can't tell grown people what not to do. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to control your chat. And I don't believe in going to no occultist church. Last I checked, I checked out the church a long time ago because I didn't feel like worshiping man. And I'm not gonna worship no woman. I'm not gonna be bullied into worshiping no woman. I'm not getting involved with that. You're not gonna do that. Like I said, I got a son. I understood what Cynthia G said when she said thin to her. Means stop sleeping with these dudes that keep pointing the finger at you, telling you single mothers, y'all the reason why these kids turn out this way. Well, what happened to the fathers? You're the reason why that they turn out this way because you wasn't there to help raise them. What can she do? So, but they don't want it. Well, the women got to take accountability. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to stop sleeping with you. What? So now y'all pissed because Black women are saying we ain't finna sleep with you. Oh, so you going to be with white men? Oh, so now I got to resort to white men? Really? How come we just can't fucking love ourselves? Why we just can't get our shit together and build our money back up before we lost it messing with your ass? How come we just can't go and build a business and love ourselves and care ourselves with poise? Because you know what you're afraid of? You're afraid we're going to get a real motherfucking man. You're afraid a real one going to run into us and say, "Oh my, I can't believe it." He gonna come to one of our nice little dinner parties, and I heard about your nice little dinner party. I mean, how you doing? And he ain't even gotta be no damn high value man. He's a man that's probably gonna build it. He's probably owned the fucking land, and his goal was to build a small city for some people. And he might thought that a beautiful woman like that one may want to join him. But you're afraid of that because you don't see that way, right? You talk bad about white supremacy one minute, but then your battle is with black women. Leave these black women. And another thing, I'm not trying to derail off the subject, but I'm gonna talk to some of my sisters, black women. Let me talk to you about weave and nails and shit like that. About 4.5 years ago, we got through watching videos of Asian people putting their hands on us, choking us, calling the police, being harmed while you're pregnant, all types of stuff. And I remember one brother said, "I'm sick of this shit," and he got up and did the, and took care of some business. And I think he went to jail, but they let him out. You know what I'm saying? And so and Michi X and them, we all, hey, she said, "I'm finna help bail him out." You know what I'm saying? Michi will come through. But here's my problem I have with that. I'm starting to see y'all go to white guys and Asian guys to get your hair done and bone straight and weaves and lace fronts, sisters. I need y'all to stop doing that. It defeats the whole purpose. How are we gonna build and keep the money within ourselves, and we over here going to the other people to get defeats the whole purpose, honey? We going to go get our hair done by an Asian person, by a white person who's over here trying to pander. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I seen some of it on TikTok, and to me it was sickening. I didn't see nothing beautiful about that. Asian men doing bone straight hairdos and shit. I need y'all to stop doing that. Go and get you some sisters. Y'all learn to get along with each other. That's what y'all need to learn how to do. If you and Keisha ain't getting along, well, go to Lawanda. She does a good ass motherfucking job too. She does a good ass job. She be, you know what I'm saying? She ain't into all that messy shit. If you can't stand Keisha in her mouth, that's fine. Women, we got a mouth. Black women have a mouth. Okay? But I'm not gonna sit there and degrade and subjugate our sisters because they got a fucking mouth. We supposed to have a goddamn mouth. How we gonna protect ourselves? That's another form of protection. We gotta say something. All this muteness, and then tell you something else. Being submissive and all that stuff will get your ass put in the hospital. Cause see, let the coddling dude know that you're expendable. All you got to do is just be quiet, and he tells you what to do. You're gonna make him bored 1 minute, and he's gonna get upset because you ain't arguing back with him. You ain't having no demands to challenge him, and he's gonna sit there and take advantage of you. I should know. I had one. I was with one. Okay, and me serving him, rubbing his feet, cooking for him, and stuff did not work. I'm letting you know that right now, since some of y'all want to man me up and get y'all just any man who really don't want you. They don't. You know who they want? They want someone like Cynthia G, but they can't get her, so they mad. They're angry because she ain't putting up with it. Okay, and then you got white women getting on goddamn TikTok talking about, well, you know why? You know why you can't? Why you ain't working out with black women? Cause they ain't putting up with your shit. I heard that too. I heard white women say that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, we supposed to clap to that shit? This is embarrassing. How come you can't learn to love us and we love you back, and you just focus on getting this shit together and place your boots up and go out and do what the fuck you supposed to do and stop trying to put us in the forefront? We're tired of that. I want to be a woman. Let me be a fucking woman. That's why I got thick skin. Because I had to protect myself at some all costs. I thank you for giving me that thick skin. Because if I didn't have this thick skin, my son would be in trouble a long time ago. Okay? I just want y'all to know that my real son would have been in trouble a long time ago without this thick skin. Y'all, you did me a favor. I mean, I lost tens of thousands of dollars trying to please and get along with a black man I thought I loved and loved me, and I knew he didn't love me, but I at least wanted him to stay and understand how good of a woman I am, because my looks was just good enough for him. My body was just good enough for him, but my mind, my intellect, and everything else that I wanted was not good enough for him. And then it's not just me. This is not a me such situation. I keep trying to tell y'all, this is not a me isolation. I just kept the shit quiet. But when I started hearing more sisters coming out and saying what the hell was going on, they were speaking my language. I had to come on out because some of y'all kept thinking they were lying. I'm sick of y'all saying that too. I'm sick of y'all sitting up there assuming that they're lying because you just want to be all right with a black man. You don't want to hurt their feelings. Hurt their motherfucking feelings. Quit coddling these motherfuckers. That's the reason why they too goddamn cowardly. They too damn cowardly. They don't want to fight no motherfucking war. They scared of white folks. They are. Because you keep coddling their ass. You keep calling them victims. Quit calling their asses victims. I'm sick of that shit too. Y'all better pump their ass up. They better learn to do something. Instead of y'all to them, he was a victim. You know that they was oppressed. So the fuck you were too. Now you making it seem like and then you making it seem like you was never oppressed. And yeah, men can stop saying that black women took the welfare and kicked the men out the house because now it's been exposed that it has never happened. Never in fucking history has it happened. See, it didn't make any sense because in order for me to qualify to be on goddamn CalWorks, I had the father who had not to be in the home and he didn't want to take care of the children. He unbalanced. I had to show proof of that shit. Because the way they do it, if the black man is with the black woman, I don't care if he's working part-time. They're not going to give me CalWorks because I'm with the black man. See the propaganda, how that shit work? Now, Becky could be with Justin and Festus and have two little children, and he could be working as a construction worker. They're going to give her welfare because they think she should stay home and take care of the kids. Y'all miss what the fuck how welfare works. She get to stay home and take care of the children while her husband or boyfriend or baby daddy get to go out and work. You know, the white guy, he's working construction, he's helping to build a house and he's making $2,000-$3,000, and yet she still can get a fucking full benefit of welfare and food stamps because guess what? She gets to stay home and take care of the white children and raise those babies and teach the babies and be a stay-at-home mom with no guilt trip. But what the black woman got to do? The black woman, when she get on welfare, the father can't be in the home, which that's pretty much the reason why we go to apply because he's not in the home. And then once you sign that shit up, then they try to butter your ass up and say, oh, we give you a free bus ticket. Oh, and you got to take the welfare class, the welfare to work class. And you can't miss those days. And your kids got to go to school. And guess what happened? Something happened to the children. They say, well, where was the parent? So now they throwing the white girl card on your face and say, where's the parent? So see how they do that shit? But then if you're there at home with the kids and you taking days off because you got to take care of the kids, then you're lazy. And I'm telling y'all, welfare don't even help pay bills. So sister's gonna get up and go work. She finna make shit happen to get the fuck up off welfare. It's like jail her. I need y'all to know the truth and stop all this bullshit. Y'all stop targeting us and with this ideology because see, if it ain't positive, then it ain't nothing. You help contribute to all the demise, and I needed to stop. Now I don't really go to NANDI channel and follow her. I did at one point, but I just couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take and fire the motherfucker up. I mean, every she wanted to be more of a comedian than just trying to talk to the group and teach the group what we should do and what you don't want to go down the road and do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I don't agree with. Y'all don't do this, don't do that. But I don't get in people's relationships. I really don't. I don't care about who do what in the closing home. It all that comes out. I can tell now for the past 4.5 years of watching this particular YouTube sector, I can tell whether a man have no woman, he's looking for little girls. I can tell if a man have no woman and he has kids that he owes child support, but he's trying to keep it quiet. But he's telling on himself because he's blaming a black woman for everything and he's saying everything that he's not a. I can tell. I can tell if a man is married. I can tell if he's happily married to a black woman. I can tell. And I shout out to those men that I named that are married to a black woman that's doing the goddamn thing. They're doing the damn thing together. I'm proud of them. I give shouts out to those. I'm very proud of them. I'm proud of the sisters. Y'all, Michi X is about helping y'all make multiple streams of income and survive. JT the bigger figure got a black wife from Hunters Point. He from Fillmore. He had to go all the way to Hunters Point. He dodged bullets to get that wife. Here he is. You know what I'm saying? Have all his shit about her. And he's an entrepreneur, a music producer, real estate agent, landowner. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a damn thing. He's only reaching out to our people. So whether you want to go to Africa or not, I think you should mess with JT. When it comes to some of y'all say, yeah, I'm going to Africa. You better go and do JT. Go to JT. What's up? Trackflix. Go to his Trackflix website and go reach out to JT. He just left San Francisco. He in Atlanta now. You know what I'm saying? And he pray to Allah all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's spiritual, clean and everything. And all that shit people were talking about JT, the bigger figure, he was a prime example of when he came back, they started bowing down. Ain't no, I thought you couldn't come back to film on 9. They was like, oh man, it's been a while, JT. So you really went to Africa? There you go. The whole mindset changed. You know what I'm saying? So he there to help do what he do. He done sat there and helped build something with the family over in Africa, adopted some family members over there. African people welcome them, the mamas, they love him. He only focusing on the poor people. He helping them get out the poor shit. I'm proud of that, man. And then he's not done. He be saying he just did a video earlier today saying he be saying he tired, but then he would sleep and woke back up like, all right, I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready to go back to work. I'm proud of that brother. I'm proud of his wife. They ain't playing that. Q Butter. Q Butter and Marsha, Queen Marsha. The Ziax Institute School. Come on, man. Y'all ain't got no excuses. No more sending your babies to these little colonized ass schools. That's they doing the shit. Now, let me tell you what I do. I'm gonna give you a little bit about myself and what I do. All right. And that's what I mean. When y'all email me, that's when we go, and enough people email me, that's when we finna start doing Zoom calls. Because I'm told you, I'm about building something. I got something in the works. I've already written everything down. I got my mission statement down. I got my domain, all that, my type, everything. I'm ready. I'm about ready. I'm about to make shit happen. That's why I'm doing the hardest work that I'm doing right now, and where the situation I'm in right now. It's all because God wanted me to be in it right now, and now He's gonna help me build and come on up, so we can stop the, we and then He gonna tell us which ones to be with. I'm telling you, when we get our own private cities, it's gonna be private. We talking about laws and everything. We don't bar our freedom. I'm telling you, they can't fuck with us, man. I'm telling you right now. I already know what we gotta do. I already know how we can get our reparations. I already know, and it ain't going after the goddamn legislation. Now, I can tell you what you can do though. You can stop going after them white folks and going after them Negroes that's up in office. That's what you can do. Because see, they in office showing their little ass off and doing the Dougie and twerking and shit like that. And they're pretending like we're complaining and all this other stuff that you hear about the woman, we seen it. Me and Queen Cascade seen it. The woman and the, what was it called? And get those lights up, family. Please get those lights up. The bill that passed for women against violence. Uh, yeah, everybody but black women. You see how they didn't put black women in that shit? See that? Queen Cascade read the whole thing. Nobody was in it. Nobody put black women in it. I mean, you see that? We got to do this shit ourselves. If y'all gonna do the shit right, let's do it ourselves. See, and then they gonna learn. When people stop motherfucking voting, you gonna learn what the fuck just happened. We ain't got no African Americans voting, and this. So, yep, that's because they didn't deserve our fucking votes. You ain't did shit for us. Oh, and what's gonna happen is, because I kind of learned a little bit from Jason Black when I was watching the Jason Black channel and stuff. So I went to his channel months ago. And I quit following him because he kept on talking about black women and their hair weaves, and I'm about tired of that shit. But he did say some stuff that made me learn, oh, you know what we need to start doing? He didn't say it, but I thought it. Uh the all them black folks that's gritting their teeth in their office getting them biscuits. we gotta hold their asses to the fire. We riding their motherfucking asses. They have a work to do. Don't sit there and let these Negroes help other class and help other groups of people, and then look at us like, well, why you're complaining? Nah, nah. Call their asses out. Call their asses out. Stop talking to them white folks. They already doing what the fuck they supposed to do with their own people. Make these niggas that's up in office do for us. I don't give a fuck if we getting a $300 check a month to add to what the fuck we get. Make them do something. Stop complaining about these bitches. Now I don't understand. I don't know how the shit works. You know I don't like politics. But I'm telling you right now, I hear y'all. I hear billboards being put up on the walls. I did give Jason Black a year and a half ago $50 of my money. You know, it wasn't much. I turned around and gave him another $50. I think he got like a total of $300-400 for me total of cash apps. We was towards the billboards of reparations, right? But I think we need to start putting them billboards up against them black politicians. They gotta work for us. We ain't putting their asses to the fire. We've been going to sleep on their asses, and they've been going to sleep on us. And we need to wake their asses up and make them work. And if they're not gonna work, and they make them white folks, we gotta make them white folks do some shit. Otherwise, they're gonna lose their jobs, and we shouldn't feel shit about it. But call that shit a loss until something come up. Call it a loss. Let's do something else. Let's derive our attention to something else and stop focusing on what these Negroes is doing in office, what they're not doing for us in office, but throw a wrench on their little and at their clock and wake their asses up. And they gonna realize we ain't even fucking with Kamala Harris. She ain't us. Y'all stop saying Kamala Harris is black. She's not a black woman. Her father's a white supremacist. Her father's father come from Canada. He ain't had no baby by no black woman. I'm sorry. That woman he had, his mother was a white woman. And she died when he was 8. All right. And then he died later on. But he had the sugarcane, and he had a Jamaican people working for him as a sugarcane farm. And he bragged about having slaves. And he looked like Mr. Burns. He has no African features whatsoever. He just got bad tan because he's been in Jamaica too long. He ain't had enough time to put no damn suntan to protect his white skin. Kamala Harris' mama can't speak English. I heard she just passed away. Okay. She couldn't speak English though when she was alive. She's Indian. And when she announced that she won the vice presidency, she said the first South Asian. She didn't say black woman because she tried to tell us a long time ago she's not black. I didn't understand that back in the days. I didn't understand that back in 1996. I didn't understand that shit. When I first met, when I was supposed to interview with her, that was back in 1996. 2 years out of high school, I was supposed to interview with her. And I changed my mind because it just broke my heart that I had to learn that when a dude tried to pop at her, that she told him, I'm not black. My mother's Asian. My father's Jamaican. We thought Jamaican just meant black. We didn't know it was Chinese Jamaicans and Korean Jamaicans and Jamaicaneses. Shit. Yankee Jamaicans. White Jamaicans. I did not know that. You know, I had to learn. And it made motherfucking sense. And her father is president of Jamaica. He's not a native of Jamaica. He's a native of Canada. That's why she goes to Canada a lot. And then she goes to India. See, when she spends her vacation time, she goes visit her family in Canada. And then she goes to South Asia, India. She does. That's where her family is. That's where they do the Dolly events and stuff. Yeah. But she wants y'all to be quiet, see, about this stuff. And you know, you learn later on, did she really go to a HBCU, or did they have to tell those that they appoint to get paid like with other people? You see what I'm saying? Like that you paying to become a prop, and then you tell the world that don't know you that you have African parents when you really fucking didn't. I mean, let me get up out of here. I didn't want to be on too long. I just wanted to sit there and say that you guys have to stop telling the people the truth because they don't want to hear. They're gonna keep the lies because it makes them feel better about themselves. They can't really tell the truth within themselves and just say, I don't like this individual. I just don't like this individual. It has nothing to do with has nothing to do with the fact that they said abort all black male babies, because that's not what was said. It was taken out of content. It took an African woman who started that shit. Her name was African African socialite, sociopath, or sociopath, whatever her name is. But she goes by Lady A when she gets up on the panel and talks to Miss Uganda. She does that. And she started this mess, and a bunch of others who was there because Lex goes to Miss Uganda channel too, and so does this other dude, the one that calls himself wearing a lion, having a lion. Some dude, he goes over there too, and he talks this mess, and the general used to go there, but I don't think Miss Uganda want him over there anymore because the general target my son. And that type of stuff will get cousins. I got cousins in Stockton will go find that fool. For real. Don't ever target my kids. I got family members that I know that are fucking close to me that will fuck you up. I'm just letting you know that right now. I'm the wrong one to do that with. And then I got some sisters in my family that we don't really talk that much, but let somebody fuck with me though. That's just it right there. This is Bay Barrier. We'll bury your ass in the bay. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can talk to me without all that putting my name up and saying this and that. And yeah, she said some shit about me as an independent contractor, but she don't know what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said I divested from working the 9 to 5 jobs because they were sitting up there making me struggle and making me go get another job. You know? Oh, okay, bye, Queen Cascade. Talk to you later. But you know what? I'm gonna end the live myself. And I just want y'all to know that y'all, hey, I'm about building with us. I know all ways to make money. I know all ways to make money, man. Because Michi X taught me a lot. I really appreciate her. I love her to death. I love that. I love the fact that Cynthia G is bringing awareness to us. We need to stop being afraid to speak out. We need to start protecting the sisters. We need to start protecting our daughters, our little sons. Our little sons got to know what's right and what's wrong. We can't sit there and let people subjugate us. If no man is around you, you're going to have to tell your sons the rules and regulations of being a motherfucking man. You're going to have to tell him as he get older, this is what a man's supposed to do. This is what a man ain't supposed to do. You have to learn how to do that, son. Well, mama hot, figure it out. I'm telling you, this is what a man's supposed to do, and this is what a man not supposed to do. And want to hear that secret. Right? What man ain't supposed to say, by the time you turn a certain age, you're supposed to stand up at that urinal and piss on that urinal. You ain't supposed to be sitting on that toilet. You're a certain age now. Men stand while they piss. That shows you your dominance. Stand up and aim. Aim and shoot. That's what I do. I'm gonna play aim and shoot with my son. I don't give a hell. He gonna learn how to stand up and do. Sometimes when he get around my older cousin, that's the only way. He said, I gotta go, PP. He go right to the restroom and he'll stand there and he will hold on to that thing. He'll go and he said, Mama, I ain't shoot, but he only do that because my cousin there showing out. My cousin ain't there. He argued with me. He don't want to stand up and he want to just sit down on the pot. And I'm like, son, come on, it defeats the whole purpose. But as he gets older, my son has to know what a man's supposed to do, what a man not supposed to do. And when he get a certain age, my brother's going to get him. My older brother. He can't wait. But my son has to be old enough for Eric to talk to him. So my big ups to my brother and his beautiful wife, black woman, building. They making shit happen. Man, come on. My other brother. We about to do business, but I'm about to let him my other brother, Leon, much love to my brother. Big ups to my chocolate brother. He loves his black women. And I'm gonna tell you something else. He ain't finna let shit happen to me and his nephew. Sorry. He ain't a Dusty. He about his motherfucking business. But what we gonna do is hardcore. And I'm making sure my brother, he had my back the whole time when I needed him. He came through for me. And I'm gonna come through for you, Leon. You ever see my channel? I'm coming through for you. And he said he can't wait for me to make a lie out of some family members because they didn't know me like that. They didn't get a chance to know me like that. And that's okay. They gonna know. All I had to do was be inspired by some inspired black people. And I'm been inspired. I don't want no one tearing down what I'm trying to build, because the ones who's showing us what we can do, they ain't about that bullshit and they say this and they say that. Nope, they're in the herd. You don't want no. You gotta watch who you being with. We just lost another sister by the hands of a military man. He about to do what 80 something years, kill just because she laughed, and he admit to that. These brothers, you gotta be careful, man. Let me tell you this: some of y'all brothers who ain't dating sisters right now and don't want to date, you're still young right now. You're just trying to figure out the moves. Y'all keep that up. Figure yourself out. Figure who you are. You know what I'm saying? See if your coworker is easily irritated by you. If you got more than two or three coworkers who are women who are irritated by you, it don't matter what their nationality is. Then you know it's you. All right. You don't want to put that on your lady. Okay. If you had a poor relationship with your lady, um, when you get a new relationship, don't put your old baggages on her. Be new. Be new. Cleanse yourself. Go and do some yoga. Go and work out. Don't rush to go be with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with yourself. Love yourself enough to know that when you're ready to become a husband, you're being prepared to be a husband. You're not prepared to go date. All right? This ain't a dating. I'm finna see who if I can get in her panties. Nah, that never helped the community at all. Brother, figure out what you want to do with your life and then find your wife so you get your respect back again, because you lost the respect was lost because a bunch of bandits are hiding behind good black men. That's what all I'm saying. A bunch of bandits, pedophiles, woman beater, uh uh simp simps. You know, the kind that beat up on women because she rejected them, or she said, I need you out of my house. I'm tired of feeding you and taking care of you. I want you out of my house. What did you say? And he beat her ass and say, you made me do this. That's a simp. That's a crybaby ass simp. That's what a simp is, you guys. All right? Don't be like that. You don't want that burden. And get your own damn place. So if you and your lady get into it, you know how to go to your house. You're like, man, I catch you later. Here's your keys, baby. I'm going back. I'm paying too much for that rent without, and my bed missed me. I'm about to walk off. I'll see you later. That's what you do, brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If things ain't working out and y'all have to break it off, at least you got your own place to go back to. You've been paying rent there and you've been taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And I'm just talking to the single ones that I'm just talking to the single ones that don't have a girlfriend yet, but am looking but refuse to look because what he keep hearing other men say. Don't listen to those dudes. These dudes are failures. Check their background. Do they owe child support? How many kids do they got by how many women? You have to watch these dudes. They're trying to destroy your life and make you unhappy. Okay, you're young, you're youth. They hating on you too. You got mammies hating on young black women. You got old mammies. You got young mammies who are accusing single moms of certain things that they don't know what they're talking about, and they're gonna learn the hard way. You know, God always have ways of making people learn the hard way. You know, I talked bad about welfare and food stamps and ended up on it. I talked bad about being on it and not wanting to be it. And as soon as I had a baby, I had a hard time getting my job back. Like I was being judged for having a baby. I felt all that shit, you know? Don't be like that. Don't be, I'm telling y'all right now, there's a lot of things we can do to grow. We do not have to be this perfect individual, but you can be perfect for yourself. And that's all I want to say to y'all. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I'm not asking for no damn cash app right now. This is a teachable moment. I was heated, but I had to get that out because I'm sick of the lies. Rumors. Y'all have and most of y'all who roll with me, y'all know that was a rumor. We all know the truth. And the ones that say abort, 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 they talking about get the hell off these chats. You over here talking and bashing again. Abort. Bye. Get on out of here. You know? Average Ansu, he's doing a goddamn thing. He's basically the boss. He's the international boss of my company. Come on, man. Come on. We finna be doing a damn thing. He's gonna have a wife. He already know what he's gonna do. He's building first. He doesn't want to fucking get a wife and don't have no damn money. That's embarrassing to him. I was proud to hear him say that. You know what I'm saying? He's not thinking like, man, if I get this money, I don't want to share with this woman. No, Yes, I'm doing really great. There's some good things happening, brother. We will have a meeting coming up April 1st. We back in business. April 1st meeting. I'll let you know. Those who don't know, my son's clothing line is still in the works. We do have some designs in the back front and the far back. And we got some things happening. And we already decided what we're going to do. And then we're gonna be building some other things. And if you guys got ideas, I have a Zoom. Let me know, y'all. Let me know when you guys want to have a Zoom call. Email me and type in Zoom and tell me what your best days that you are available for Zoom calls, so we can all come together and we could talk about the things that Queen Cascade says she need me to talk about it on the Zoom chat. She does not want me talking about it on YouTube, okay? Because she said, what's going on. Oh, and payday is coming up too, Ansu. So you will see payday the following week. You will see the payday. You'll see it on the PayPal of payday. So I'm proud of that. We're gonna be taking care of business, and we're gonna get everything together. Yeah, we're gonna be working on the same tees, but we also gonna be designing hats and hoodies. All right. After hats and hoodies, I'm gonna be working on pants and shorts. Summer's coming. Yeah, the samples. We're gonna sample them first, and I'll let you know when the domain has been purchased. Because that quarantine messed everything up. But there's some money coming my way, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be sweet. And I've been waiting for it, and that's why God wanted me to sit and just so that's what He wanted me to do. So yeah, it's gonna be I'm man, it's coming, and I'm very proud. My baby, he's man, he's something else. We have to do something. And I'm gonna tell you something. The store that we gonna open up is based on my son's personality. He's a musician. I'm letting y'all know that right now. He's a musician. He's a physics baby. He's a biology baby. He's into chemistry. I'm telling you, it's all gonna make sense. I'm letting you know. I've watched what my son does. He's a yoga baby. And like Cuba say, he's equating this to math. He's doing things in an obtuse way. So he's going to the Zyx Institute. My son needs to have his brain. I don't need him going to these schools that's going to corrupt my son. He's going to be with the Zyx Institute, y'all. He's into numbers. He loves numbers. He loves numbers. Linguist. I am teaching him linguist. Be a linguist. You teach your children to become a linguist. There's nothing wrong with that. I know people say, oh, nah, we're going to do English. Nah, we already know that shit. What y'all don't know is when women are pregnant with their baby, this is why the woman carried the seed. When women are pregnant with their babies, the baby hear the language already. It's being taught to the baby before the baby's born. If the woman is Chinese and she speaks straight up Mandarin, the baby knows Mandarin. The day the baby is born, the baby knows that Mandarin. All right. If the mama is black and she learning, if she speak English, but then she's learning Spanish and she's taking Spanish class, that baby already know English and Spanish. All right. And I explained to the brothers, some of the brothers, yeah, the man carried the seed. No, you can't have menstrual cycles, baby. Can I explain to you what the seed is? The seed is what you consider an egg. An egg is not the size of an egg that you buy at the store. The egg that you claim is not a seed is small, like a mustard seed. And every 28 days, it's filled up with blood. And about 2 or 3 of them babies fill up together with blood. And then we have menstrual cycles. And that's how we within 28 days, it fills up and, no fertilization. You're the fertilizer. You fertilize the seed. You see, the seed has been planted inside a dark place, which is our eggs, basically, what you call it. And then you impregnate the woman. So what you do is you water the seed. When you shoot in, you're watering the seed. The seed is already inside the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Metaphorically speaking. The water, which is your fertilizer, is is watering the seed that's planted inside the dirt and dark places, which is the mama's womb. Voila. It's more to it. If you want to learn about why the women is the seed and why you are being lied to and misconstrued, because they're trying to tell you guys are bitch, and that's not right. And it will make you feel better. It makes a few brothers that learned about this. It makes them feel good now, because now it's like, dude, you can't call me no man. That's what I'm not. It's no bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's because he knows now he don't carry the seed. He's a fertilizer. He waters the seed. You know what I'm saying? He feels better now. He doesn't feel like he has to fight for nothing. And as far as that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we just simple. Y'all simple. Y'all don't feel really. Y'all don't get the carry the baby. Y'all, you can't carry the baby. You can't get other men pregnant. So it's more to it. But do research. Don't just take my word for it. I had to fight with other content creators who said the woman is the seed. I was like, how's that? How's that? How's that? Then my uncle said, no, we the fertilizer. No, we not the seed. No. See, those are lies. We've been told that for me to learn that we not. They gonna have to learn on their own. And his wife, which is my aunt, my favorite aunt, she goes, we call that magic potion. She said it with fun. She got 5 kids from him. So, she said it with fun. She loved being pregnant. And so do I. She said, we call that magic potion. I love them. Oh my gosh. But I miss them a lot. I miss them. I haven't heard from Burning them in a while, but I miss them. That being said, I am going to get off, and I'm done with my ranting, and I did get all that out because the truth finally came out, and you know, um, again, if you hear this again, if you hear this rumor being spread around again, these lies being told again, which I didn't hear that. I was there when it was said, and I know how it was said. Right there, they're just out for trouble. They're out for clout, and they're out to make problems, and they're not for our people. Okay? Some of them are just out to look for young girls to have sex with. And we can't have that in our space. Much love to y'all. Yep, I've done 1 hour and almost 2 hours. But I'm done with y'all. I must talk to y'all later. And I got some work to do, and it pumps me up. So love y'all. Peace.